Joe, was that the right result tonight?
Yes, I think it was. I thought we played pretty well, especially once the first goal has gone in. I know it's just before half time, but and looking on to the second half performance, we definitely created a lot of chances. A lot of confidence came flooding back, and scored some very good goals. So I thought, 4-1, bit unlucky not to score a few more. Tom Naylor hit the post. Ellis had another good header. So overall, it's a good night for us.
First goal came at a great time.
It did, because it was pretty tense in the first half, and we were trying to move the ball and we were trying to probe our way through, and it was pretty tough. There were signs just prior to us scoring where Ben had a good chance, where the keepers made a really good save, where we sort of passed through them, and you could sort of feel something was coming. And just before half time again, so John Marquis scored a very good goal scorer's toe poke goal, I would call it, from good approach play from Ben Close and Brandon as he come on. So it was great to go in 1-0 up at half time, where we could kick on in the second half.
Were you expecting to be that hard in the first half?
Well, I thought, like a lot of teams lately that have come here, not Oxford Saturday, but other teams, Gillingham and a couple of others, when you just put five at the back and sit behind the ball and sit on the 18-yard box, it's very difficult to break through. And like I said earlier, we were trying to probe, we were trying to pass our way through find the gaps, pass our way through, but it can be difficult, and if the tension rises a little bit, then mistakes can get made. So I was pretty pleased that we actually went in 1-0 up at half time. Our approach play deserved it, but we just didn't create enough chances for the possession that we had.
Looked like Ellis Harrison had put you on easy street with the second goal, but then they came back. Do you think here we go again?
Yes, I did think here we go again, if I was honest, because it's just been happening a lot to us. And but on Saturday we played very well against Oxford, and we needed the second, maybe needed the third goal. But it was very good that we created so many chances, but we needed to be ruthless in terms of taking one or two more of them chances. So when Southend got one back tonight, there was a very good reaction. The boys got the ball down again, passed it quickly, and we were soon up around their box again, creating more chances, and the penalty come, and then we scored the fourth. So overall, it was a very pleasing night for us. I thought the crowd were excellent back in the team. I thought that they gave the team a lot of confidence, and I think the team's performance also gave the crowd something to shout about.
Did you feel you'd gone a bit too deep for that goal?
I think overall, that we attacked so much in that second half that any team are going to have a spell. They did keep the ball for a numerous amount of passes. They seemed to go back and square and back and square. I think overall it's very difficult to stop a team from having one shot or one chance, and it just seems to be going that way for us, that a team get one shot and it goes into the net at times. That's how it's gone. But overall, I thought defensively we had a good performance really, and warranted the clean sheet. Didn't get one, but scoring 4 goals made up for that.
Definite penalty?
I think so. I mean, it was on Sean Raggett. I take it. I haven't seen it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get given, don't they? Sometimes they don't. He seemed to pull him back, I thought. The ref's obviously seen it, so I was very pleased once it got given.
You had 2 or 3 people wanted to take it, actually, didn't you?
We did, and that's without Brett Pittman and Gareth Evans being on the pitch, because they're normally like the penalty takers. So we had Ellis, we had John, and we had Ronan. And that's it's a positive thing that they all want to grab the ball and take the penalty. And for this game, we didn't quite designate a penalty taker as such, but I think with hindsight, for the next game we'll designate a penalty taker.